Spoiler back with the heavy hitters, the most TV restaurant, the greatest restaurant, the most ignorant restaurant, the most outrageous restaurant. We the ghosts. I'm your boy Jack. I'm my boys being smart. What's up, y'all?
What's good?
You straight, bro?
My bad.
You know what, bro? I realized, bro, with your intros, it's always like 50-50 with them, bro. It's like a lot of times they go right, but a lot of times they go real wrong, bro. Like
cause it's certain it's certain ones I do. It's extra with it.
Yeah, like when you taught me my Adam's apple.
Yeah, like see, that was unintentional, but I mean,
it hurt, bro.
My fault. Yeah, man. But yeah, we back at it again.
We got our Smackdown live review, man.
Smackdown live, the place. Oh man, place opportunity is the place to be.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Yeah, I know, man. My voice was cracking up. So I apologize.
That's how you got it every episode on Smackdown. That's the tagline.
Yeah.
Smackdown.
Smackdown live is the place of opportunity. Is the place to be. Smackdown.
The show kicked off. The show kicked off with Eric Rowan.
Redwood.
Big Red with
Big
the new
Red.
music.
Stop playing, my boy. He dominant, man.
He is
he dominant.
Trying to build him up though, to like he a beast though. They talk, the commentators building him up and everything.
Yeah, this whole Eric Rowan push, I would have never thought Eric Rowan would have been a dude.
Yeah, I just wouldn't have either. I don't know.
Out of the Wyatt family, you know, Bray, Luke, and Rowan. Rowan was the last dude I thought about in terms of like getting pushed.
They see like he big, you know, he a force, you know, they can use him, and they let him cut a promo tonight. It was alright, you know, it wasn't like bad though. He was talking with the little voice.
And then he got booed, so it was good.
So now he a legit heel.
He was talking about how he was disrespected by Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people, we feel like people always telling him what to do, treating him like a puppet. You know, Bray Wyatt and company did him the same way. So, you know, I understand, you know, Rowan's, you know, moniker, you know.
So then Daniel Bryan came out. And he was like, you know what? You know, I want to challenge you to a match right here, right now. Like, what's good? Right. Like, what's really good?
And he said, if you want some respect, then fight me right now. So, Bryan, you know, he came out. You know, I don't know if that was the smartest move to challenge. You know, Rowan been on the tail lately. He put Bryan through a table multiple times already. Yeah. Roman Reigns, he beat Roman Reigns already. Like, it wasn't, I don't think that was smart for Bryan to go out there and challenge Rowan like that. Plus, he got Luke Harper running around in the background somewhere. So, you know, Bryan, that wasn't a smart move in my opinion.
So then we got the impromptu match. We got Daniel Bryan going up against Eric Rowan. This match, it was pretty entertaining because, you know, even though Eric Rowan is a powerhouse, you know, like he don't really try to have a good match. It's like more just like power based stuff. So when you're a big man and you're not a good wrestler, this is how you have to wrestle. Daniel Bryan, of course, is his, you know, technical genius as usual, bro. He put Luke Harper. No, he put Eric Rowan in the yes lock, and then Luke Harper came down for the distraction.
Yeah, see, like you said about Bryan with the technical style, you can't use a technical style against Rowan. If you get the big man, it's not easy to get the big man on the ground because he throwing you around. So Bryan had to adapt to Rowan's style, and he had to get more aggressive.
Yeah. Look, not to cut you off, but he went for the legs a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was.
That's how you go for his vertical base.
Yeah. Chop the big man down, but you know, like you said, Luke Harper came down for the distraction or whatever.
Yeah. And, then Eric Rowan, he got Daniel Bryan with that claw.
Man.
1, 2, 3.
That might be the new claw, man.
Yeah.
Big Red Rowan.
Yeah, man.
He should use it. I mean, he is going crazy with it.
Yeah, man. So then he had pinned Daniel Bryan after the match. I don't know. Should I call them the Bludgeon Brothers still?
No, they not Bludgeons. No, they just Luke Harper and Eric Rowan.
So they got
no name right now.
So they got in there. They started beating down Daniel Bryan. So then you hear dan. Roman Reigns came down for the save. You know, they started letting everybody out.
I don't know why Roman's sticking his nose in this business, though. I mean, like
he just got
it got something to do with him because He almost got
I
killed.
mean, I understand, you know, Rowan almost killed him, but I mean, this Daniel Bryan, like, you at one point, he thought Bryan was a part of this.
Right.
And now you helping him out some sorts. Like, you know, Roman should have stayed in the back, you know? Like, you know, let Bryan handle his business.
So then they laid them to waste. They got the heels up out of there. So then Daniel Bryan, he grabbed the mic. He was like, you know what? How about me and Roman Reigns will go up against Rowan and Harper tonight? So that's what we got. So what y'all think about the whole segment, man? Not in totality.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, man. It's not that good. I mean, the way that they started, it was kind of decent, like having like Roman Reigns almost getting killed, but like it wasn't that good on how like damn Bryan now he's turning back like a babyface. He hasn't been a heel like a full blown year yet.
You ain't like the payoff.
Yeah, it was like towards the end, like it's not that good to me. Like, I mean, they booking. The good thing about it is like Luke Harper and Big Red, they finally doing something now. That's a good thing about it. And then Roman Reigns, he's not that. I mean, Roman Reigns still gonna be the same. Daniel Bryan's back in the babyface, so there's no. What was the purpose of building that story up?
I mean, I don't know. A lot of people thought they botched it. You know, they started off good, but then it didn't carry out.
Yeah, it started off good, and then they had like I guess Redwood, and then a dude that
unknown
like,
dude. Yeah, so like we don't even know where that came from.
Right.
But I mean, I like what Rowan been doing. He been impressive. They trying to build him up, and with Luke Harper by his side, them two could be unstoppable heading into Smackdown on Fox. So
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, man. I think like we know Eric Rowan and Luke Harper can be a dominant force tag team.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to see if they're going for like a different feel, because we now Eric Rowan, he kind of has a character now, because he was kind of like bland for them years in the Wyatt family. Like he was the last dude you looked at in the Wyatt. Now all eyes are on him.
Yeah.
I'm just interested in seeing. I don't know if he's gonna be a world champion, but it seems like there's something there for him. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Now we got y'all got anything to say?
Nope.
All right. So now we got Kofi Kingston. He's like, I'm gonna beat Brock Lesnar. I'm gonna beat him on the debut of Fox. Come on, bro. Power of positivity, bro. Come on now.
Man, bro. No, bro. Kofi Kingston gotta, in my Randy Orton voice, Kofi Kingston gotta be the most stupidest man on earth.
I mean, he's a fighting champion. I mean, that's what fighting champions do. Ain't that what you call my man's?
I mean,
but see, he trying to be a fighting champion.
But nah, bro, no, bro, that's not the way you go, though, bro.
I mean, he has to prove that like he's gonna be one of the greats down in history. So of course, like he beat Samoa Joe, KO, Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton.
Yeah, that's
Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan. So he gotta keep like if he like pull this off and beat Brock Lesnar. I mean,
it is a big if.
He ain't pulling this off. It's not happening.
The odds are, even though he's the champion, he's the underdog in this fight.
That's what I'm saying. He the biggest like underdog going in because again, it's Brock Lesnar. Even though
90% of the time you go against Brock, 99% of the time you go against Brock, get an underdog.
It's not happening, bro.
I'm
sorry for Kofi Kingston.
Even Pete, like he's a very accomplished dude. Even like Cena, when he went in there, he was the franchise, all that. He went up against Brock, he was the underdog.
Right. That's right.
When he went in as champion, so
and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Cena's no underdog whatsoever in any match, let alone walking into a match with the WWE Championship. But when you go against Brock Lesnar, like you said, if John Cena went into a match against Brock Lesnar as an underdog
with the championship,
right, and got obliterated, not to be funny, what you think will happen to Kofi Kingston, who's not even close to John Cena as far as ability and championships and all that?
Yeah.
Come on.
So basically Kofi was like, you know what, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna pour my heart out into it, and I'm gonna do my thing. So now we got Chad Gable going up against Mike Kanellis.
Short man, Gable.
Hey man, put some respect on my man's name.
I mean,
on my bird.
They always crying, man. Like the sad story with Gable. Like you say something, he look like he finna cry already. Like
he just got to dust himself off, man. Pick himself back up, but he definitely gonna be a mid card.
Should dust himself off to that end of days.
I think he's your next. IC champion.
Who he beating?
Nakamura.
It's not happening. He gonna meet that knee to face. You already know.
And
with Sami Zayn in his corner too,
I think
he's not taking that.
I think they built him as an underdog. But let's talk about the match though. So Chad Gable, he came to the promo. He came out. He cut a promo on Baron Corbin.
Came out to the promo.
On me. Yeah, he did come out and do a promo.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So he was talking about Baron Corbin. You know, I beat him up. You know, I laid him out. Blah blah blah. You know, he's not a real king. All that. Blah blah blah.
Disgusting.
Why you say that?
I mean, come on. He beat him. How you not a real king?
I mean, he just hurt.
He
man.
vanquished him. Then he did a disgusting act on Raw, destroying the crown and the robe. I mean, that's money.
He hurt, bro. And that hurt. He
won.
did all that grinding, bro.
He should have won.
Bro. It's a hurt, bro.
You know he's not.
I'll be hurt if I went all the way to the finals. It's like being in the NBA. You go all the way to a game 7. You lose at a buzzer beater. All that hard work. That's basically what happened,
but
bro.
That's not the way you act. You dust it like when he said, so-called, you dust it off and you move on to the next one. You don't destroy the crown and all that, man. Like, come on.
Okay, so where was I at? Baron Corbin. Oh, so Mike Kanellis came out. He interrupted him. For some reason, Mike Kanellis just don't understand. Anytime he get in the ring, he getting dead in. It don't matter who it is. This match wasn't even. This match wasn't even.
Not the greatest, bro.
This match wasn't even close, bro. Like
he keep getting exposed.
I mean, he beat Sami Zayn in his debut match.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I low-key forgot about that.
Oh yeah, he beat him real quick, bro. Couple suplexes, ankle lock.
Yeah, they had Chad Gable destroy my boy Mike. They've been doing my boy Mike Kanellis bogus for the last 3 years now.
So
at first he wasn't doing nothing. At first,
at least he on TV.
He on TV now.
But
right.
you know, even if you a jobber, you can still be an entertaining jobber. I think the stuff, well, it's not really entertaining, but it's.
Nah, it's pretty much entertaining.
Yeah, I mean with the
I'm talking about, I'm just thinking about it.
It's like baby drama.
It is entertaining, but I was saying like on his part, like he can't be entertained by this. Like it's funny, but
he was on Twitter agreeing with all this. If you follow Mike Kanellis on Twitter,
was he in character or out of character?
He was out of character, but he was agreeing with like the storyline and the fact that he's on TV weekly.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, because people always talk about talent being wasted. You know, all that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. So, so then Elias came out.
Elias.
He made a song. He made a song about Chad Gable's height. Yeah, he was calling him shorty.
It went crazy too, though.
It was low key kind of decent, bro. Like they shit on Apple Music.
He say short people don't deserve to live.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Elias that man, bro. I'm not that short. I mean, I'm not as tall as you, but I'm like a couple of inches. He directed that to Chad Gable, though. So I'll take it as that.
I mean, me and B, we like 6'4".
Right, so y'all should agree with Elias. You know,
I wouldn't say short people don't deserve to live though. That's pretty deep. Bro.
I mean, people who don't wrestle don't deserve to live. He shouldn't even touch the green earth, bro. Like,
Elias?
Yes, bro.
So because he can't wrestle, he don't deserve to live.
Exactly.
I mean, we can't wrestle.
Right.
Okay, we talking though. That's why we doing a podcast. We running our mouths about
I'm just playing, bro.
Elias that man, bro. That's your future WWE champion, bro.
Huh?
That's a future WWE World Heavyweight.
Yeah, you blew it with that one, bro.
What you mean, bro? He got all of the ability in the world, bro.
No.
He might not be technical, but he definitely impressive. He got an aggressive streak. He got charisma, and he can sing. You can't get past that.
Entertainment wise, okay, but
he aggressive in the ring. He got a mean streak.
He's a powerhouse. I can name a few powers that can wrestle way better than Elias.
It's not even really about the wrestling ability with Elias. That's why he fights the way he does.
He's not winning the world champion.
He's a future WWE champion. They see it in him. I see it in him.
You see it.
Let's walk with Elias, everybody.
I mean, he gonna be U.S. champion in Intercontinental.
WWE champion.
How long has he been on Raw?
He only been on the main roster for a year.
No,
he debuted in like 2 years.
Okay, yeah.
He debuted in 2017.
Yeah, he did.
He's still in the prime of his life. Come on, man.
I mean, he been on the Indies for.
Bro, all that Indies don't matter, bro. This is WWE.
That's just funny.
That is like you've been in the NBA for like 10, 15 years, and then then you can't shoot a basketball. Like, what the hell you was doing when
mean,
you was in the league?
I mean, the Indies don't matter no more. He in the biggest company in the world right now. That's all that matters. He finna be WWE champion.
I mean, he's in there because of entertainment reasons.
And because the WWE saw the greatness within. Elias is the future, bro.
I didn't think we would have a real argument about Elias being a world champion.
He is the future.
All right,
I'm
man.
speaking facts, but that's all I do.
Now we got the Boston Hug connection. They went up against Carmella and Charlotte Flair.
Baby.
I
rock with her, baby, heavy, bro. Like the way they just doing people, beating people into oblivion, destroying people. Like Sasha and Bailey running this women's division. They running this division.
They just like Triple H and Stone Cold, the two woman power trip.
Two-woman power trip now.
Yeah, I think if Sasha Banks somehow gets the world title, the Raw Women's title.
Technically, it's the world title of the women's division.
It is. The Raw title is the top women's title, but if they get, they'll be unstoppable. But let's talk about the match. This match was alright. Carmella tapped out to the bank statement.
Yeah. At least my queen didn't tap out, so I'm good.
After the match, Sasha Banks and Bayley, they started attacking Charlotte. They started, because 2-on-1 in her.
That's where they go wrong. Like I rocks with them, but that's where they go wrong at with me.
So then, the fourth member of the four horsewomen came down for the save, Becky Lynch. She got Sasha Banks with the Boston Hook connection up out of there. Man, what did y'all think about the match and the whole thing in general, man?
I mean, 99% of the time I don't watch women's matches without other thoughts popping in my mind, but nonetheless,
rated R.
I mean, yeah, but nonetheless, I mean, Sasha Banks proved to be dominant. I'm talking about Sasha and Banks. Sasha Banks and Bayley proved to be...
It's good, bro. It's good.
Sasha Banks and Bayley proved to be dominant as always. And Bayley is looking more and more impressive to me in the ring and with this character she's trying to build as a bad woman. So, I like it. But see, when they attack Charlotte, I don't like it. But other than that, I like it.
She was babyface for too long.
Bayley?
No, Sasha Banks. Bayley is really... She's really a baby. Like, she's not really a heel at all.
Banks... She first turned face in like 2016.
Yeah, she was babyface. She was babyface for too
long time. So,
and her character is like the boss is a heel.
So it's basically arrogant.
Yeah.
And trying to thinking you all that. You know how she do it. So but I rocks with it though.
All right, so Shinsuke Nakamura and Ali went at it. Shinsuke Nakamura and Ali, they can go in the ring. I like this match. It was pretty entertaining. Ali, there was a distraction from Sami Zayn. Ali fell for it. Nakamura got in there and hit Ali with this Kinshasa.
No. Kinshasa.
I gotta sound drunk when I do it?
Yes, bro. That's how you say it. You don't say Kinshasa.
On me, that's how I say it.
Bro, what you doing? You disrespecting them knee to face. You gotta say it with emphasis, with pride, with you wanna say it, bro. Like, start saying it or let me say it from now on. If you're not gonna say it the right way.
Man, Ali got dropped with the
Kinshasa.
And Nakamura picked up the win.
Of course.
What did y'all think about the match, man? I thought it was pretty entertaining.
Ali's dumb. I mean,
he almost broke his
right. He dumb. Like, I mean, you're not beating Shinsuke Nakamura. And then he got Sami Zayn in his corner too, running off at the mouth, doing it at his best though. Yeah, he's a great talker for Nakamura, because Nakamura can't talk at all. In English, a little bit, but he struggles with it. But nonetheless,
so if he was able to do his promos in Japanese, would he be a better promo?
Of course, that's his native language, bro.
There's people that speak English that can't do promos.
But we wouldn't understand that, so that's why he need a mouthpiece.
All right, let's say.
Now, if everybody in the world was Japanese,
let's say he got to do his promos in Japanese, and they had the little subtitles.
All right, then it'll probably be better because he'd just be talking in his native tongue.
Yeah, because he sounded drunk when he talked English.
Just like when the AOP do that backstage promos and they had the words right there. That's their native tongue.
All right.
But nonetheless, Sami Zayn and Nakamura running Smackdown as well. Nobody taking that IC title off Shinsuke Nakamura.
So now we got the New Day going against the B team.
The bad day. It's a bad day for the New Day. I'm tired of seeing the New Day. Like, when they gonna break up, bro? I've been saying the New Day since 2014.
It's been 5 years, bro.
It's the same thing.
And it's not that I want them to break up. I mean, they're a black group. It's for my black brothers.
Yeah.
But like I've been saying, but it's running its course.
It's the same thing.
It's 4 or 5 years now.
You got big goofy Biggie coming out dancing around.
You saw what he did on the
Yeah, he got sitting on the ropes with his legs wide open, and then Xavier Woods sitting right between them. What's going on with this?
Yeah, it's getting whack. It's getting
Kofi
real
already in the main event, so he basically barely being seen with them now.
Yeah.
Until he get destroyed by the Beast Incarnate on the premiere of Smackdown on Fox. But other than that, it's just them two idiots, Biggie and Xavier.
The Biggie got the win when they hit Bo Dallas with the Midnight Hour.
Vanquished my boys, the B team, former Raw Tag Team champion, former Miz Taraj members.
This match, it was alright. Like, it did its purpose. There wasn't really anything too memorable in here.
It was just to get some B team on TV, and they ain't been on TV on how long.
Yeah. So
best tag team. That's what the B stand for.
You got that was corny. Well, I mean,
that's real. That's what
I know, but it's corny.
That's what it is, bro.
What did you think about the match? Did you?
No, it was decent. I mean, I didn't really care about it that much though.
Yeah.
I only care about certain superstars. No, I don't care about none one of them.
B, you got anything on any other?
I'm good. No.
All right, so now we got the Kabuki Warriors.
Nah, I care about them.
Going against Fire
I
and
want to
Desire.
see them succeed, but man, you talk about Fire. I just want forget about Fire. I want Desire. I want Sonya
Which
Deville.
one? Oh, okay, I didn't know which one was which.
Desire is Sonya Deville. Fire, of course, Fire gonna be Mandy Rose.
Why? Cause she hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
Sonya
didn't know.
Deville.
Something else too, bro.
Oh yeah.
You said what?
I said Manny Rose might be,
Burn?
Nah. Come on, bro. We almost made it through, bro.
You see all that smoke, bro?
We almost made it through, bro.
I want to need to take my hand down there, bro.
Yeah. That boy.
Nonetheless.
That boy might
Nonetheless,
come off. You might come off with half a finger, bro.
Nonetheless, I just want to know if y'all go
burger down there.
Oh, flip it. They can cook it.
What's going on, bro?
You gotta make sure it's cooked on both sides.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Fries too. You gotta put the deep.
They'll come out hot and ready. Let's go.
Blood Caesars be hot and ready, man.
All right, so we was talking about the match, right? The match.
I had a question for both of y'all.
Oh,
what's the question?
I'm sorry, bro. I apologize.
What's the question?
Will y'all support me in my endeavors on trying to make Sonya Deville fold?
I mean, go for it, bro. But she not
I'll
folding.
support you though. Yeah, of course.
She gon' fold, bro.
If you could get it, bro, I'm all for it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
it's gonna take a lot of persuasion and a lot.
Bro, she go crazy, bro. It's like she wasted, bro. Like, come on.
That's what our boy be.
That's what our boy Dre said.
Man,
shout out to our boy Dre, the shoe guy, man. Go check him out.
He be like all that.
Come on, bro.
I mean, he already global, so it don't matter.
Bro.
Hey, what did Dre be saying? He said all that going away.
Man, it's going away.
Oh, bro.
But yeah, I need something to feel. I need DM number.
Yeah, hop in the DM, bro.
Yeah.
Right now, go ahead, go for it.
Go slide
I
in.
got you.
So Shane McMahon came to the ring. Oh, y'all done?
Yeah, we done. Yeah.
So Shane McMahon came to the ring, and all his attorneys was there with him.
Yeah, lawyers. Yeah.
And Shane McMahon said, I got all these papers, all these this court thing, man. I'm ready to drop the $100 fine, $100,000 fine. But we're gonna be in court like nonstop. This is gonna be like a year, some years, man.
Well, pretty much like right now with the case looking like it's gonna be like a year trial because the fact like they gotta go through the legal terms and all that stuff, the recordings and stuff. That's gonna be like a year, and Kevin Owens gotta keep paying them fines too. Well, Shane he got the bread for he got money, but Kevin Owens he out of a job right now. So.
Just to let y'all know, B know all this court stuff.
Man, I know all the criminal justice laws.
Hey,
just
man.
let me know, man.
Kevin Owens disrespectful, bro. Like,
What's up?
Shane is like, this is his company, bro. I don't care.
I mean, yeah.
It's his son, Vince's father.
He gonna hear it all.
Right. So
unless he giving it to his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law, like CM Punk said.
Come on, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That promo.
I'm not speaking on him.
That's your boy.
He said that though, bro.
He a crybaby. He left the company.
ECW, bro.
He quit, bro.
World champion,
He a quitter, bro. He a quitter, bro.
2-time Money in the Bank.
Bro, I don't rock with quitters, bro.
Well,
I ain't gonna be a hypocrite. I rocks with some quitters. Because I already know you was finna say Brock Lesnar.
Well, so, Brock Lesnar, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks,
she ain't quitter,
she just took a bit of a vacation.
Yeah.
Actually, Brock really ain't no quitter if you think about it.
Actually,
he came back. CM Punk ain't came back.
I mean, he still quit.
But he came back though.
No, it still don't matter. He still quit.
Batista quit, right?
Batista quit, right? He quit.
How many times he quit? 3 times. Come on,
he quit,
man.
3 times.
He quit in 2010, 2014. He
retired. That's not quit.
Right? He quit twice then. He quit more than Brock.
I'm saying he retired.
He quit more times than Brock.
He retired 3 times.
Batista though, he carried not the company, but the brand for like a few years.
Bro, bro, he quit, bro, twice, bro.
All right, Big Dave at least carried the company.
Bro, he didn't carry. All he carried was his weight out of the company, bro. I'm not going, bro.
You're not about to.
I'm not gonna let you. I'm not letting you do this. I'm not gonna let you downgrade Brock and then Batista.
I'm big up in Batista and I'm dropping Brock.
Yeah, you big up and quit.
Yeah, me.
You big up and quit. Right. Go ahead. Big up and quitter who quit twice, and then you downgrade somebody who quit once. Actually went into another profession.
I'm not trying to hit it.
And came back.
Batista better.
Batista quit, bro. Batista what?
He said Big Dave better than Brock Lesnar.
6
and what?
Everything. 6-time world champion, former tag team champion.
Brock Lesnar
main event WrestleMania.
Brock Lesnar.
No, bro. Feuds of the year with my boy.
Bro, Batista was a 4-time. Brock Lesnar, multi-time world champion, bro. He got
Batista not a
Brock got the longest single championship reign in history, bro.
That's because Vince be sucking him, bro.
Batista, why did Batista done besides quit on the spot, bro?
He got all the divas.
What that mean?
he going to town.
Everybody got divas. You got divas.
Well, what was we talking about?
What was we talking about?
Brown grade my man's Brock, man, and Batista quit twice. At least Brock quit once. Batista quit twice.
He talking about, I'm sick. I can't work.
What did he do? He dominate, and he finna be a 7-time world champion October 4th when he destroyed Kobe.
B, where are we at, bro? I'm done with this, bro.
We was talking about the Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon.
Okay, because all the fines and things were gonna be $100,000.
Yep.
So
every time they go to court, it's gonna be a fine every time.
So KO was like, was it KO?
Yeah.
KO challenged Shane McMahon to a ladder match. Where if Shane loses, if KO loses, he stays fired. If Shane loses, he's gone from WWE forever. So
it's kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, like I know that's kind of like an old school throwback Tuesday, how y'all want to say it, but I remember when Stone Cold was fighting Vince McMahon, they had the briefcase going up. It's kind of reminding of like the same thing. If some
foolishness like that happened to KO, bro, and we still don't know who pulled that briefcase.
We still don't know who really did pull that.
He should be fired. I mean, you don't disrespect authorities and then think you're gonna get away with it.
He did his job.
You don't stun somebody who your boss, somebody who writing your checks. You don't stun somebody like that. Then you disrespect, you call him, tell him he taking up time for people. I mean, Shane McMahon is the star of Smackdown, bro. No. He the star, bro. Why you think he always on the banners? Why you think he always kicking off the show?
He's not a talent, bro.
He is a talent, bro. He's a former champion, bro. Not world champion.
Yeah, European champion,
former champion. Some of the greatest matches of all time with the likes of Kurt Angle and company.
Yeah, bro.
Great moments,
but
bro.
It's so many. Like you talk about how all this talent ain't being used.
No,
that's because it's part of it because of Shane McMahon.
Talent buried themselves. You gotta step up.
Not talent buried themselves.
Yeah, talent buried themselves. You gotta step up.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So, are we done with it? Because we kind of on a rant again.
Nah, we good. Go ahead.
We going to the next topic, right? Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So, because I'm trying to make sure, bro. Like, because
Go ahead.
All right. So now we got Becky Lynch backstage on a promo. Sasha Banks. She said, Sasha Banks. What did she say about Sasha Banks? I don't even remember. What did she say?
She was talking about how like Sasha Banks, she's scary, and she's not gonna be ready for me for a Hell in a Cell. Then Sasha Banks creeped behind her and started attacking
Destroyed her. Sasha Banks, that woman, next Raw Women's
Champion. And they got into a brawl. I was pretty entertained by the brawl.
Simple as that.
Throwing each other all over the place.
Her and Bailey finna run WWE.
It's possible, man. Mm-hmm. I think I picked her to win at Clash of Champions, but she can't come back like this and burn all her momentum out. And she has to win, like, and then Becky going back in the hunt will make her a bigger babyface and all that. So, I mean, this is interesting. Y'all got any last words on?
It's boss time.
That's it.
All right, man.
And it's Beastville, October 4th.
I ain't gonna lie though. I had promised, like before we end the show, I made a promise.
Yeah.
That, if Brock Lesnar becomes world champion, I'll get a Brock Lesnar t-shirt and I say nice things to Brock.
Do I gotta say mine?
Yeah, you go ahead. I mean,
all right. So we made a deal. So if Brock Lesnar becomes WWE champion, he said he gonna get the Brock shirt. I said I'll get a John Cena shirt, and I'll say good things about Cena for a limited amount of time.
Wait, so if Brock wins, you gonna do this?
Yeah.
No, if Brock becomes
champion.
That's what I'm saying.
So basically, if Brock win, we both getting shirts.
Yeah. So okay.
So if Kofi win, then we not getting nothing. It's just normal.
Okay.
But if Brock win, we both getting shirts.
So if Kofi wins, it's nothing.
Yeah. There's nothing.
If Brock win, I get the Cena shirt. He get to pick which Cena shirt I wear, and I'm gonna wear it on him.
Give him the bogus one, B.
I mean, all his shirts bogus.
No, I'm not the ones from like 06 and all. Like
them bogus too.
Nah.
Of course he not gonna pick no. Of course he gonna pick them Fruity Pebble t-shirts, them red and green ones, and yellow ones and orange ones. Like, come on.
I mean, he get to pick the shirt that
Well, he get a porky shirt.
Brock Lesnar.
Get some bacon on it or something.
He don't have no shirts with bacon on.
He should.
I think this episode has ran its course, bro.
Let us know what y'all think about the show, man. Let us know if we wildin'. I don't think we are.
Let us know what y'all think about that argument.
Let us know what y'all think about
the two-time quitter Batista.
Let us know.
It's better than the one-time quitter Brock Lesnar.
Big Dave.
Let us know that in the comments section.
Big Dave can still he still got muscles and all.
Yeah, he can definitely spit on microphones too. So
Brock can't even talk on the microphone.
Yeah, that's why he got the GOAT man Paul Heyman to do his talking and Brock do his beating. But nonetheless, we ended this.
I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Shamar.
I'm your boy B.
And we out.